Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Miss Mona with Mona Mentors. So today we're going to talk about some love stories can change the world. And one of the stories that I want to talk about is having love for yourself. My mother would always tell me, you know, you got to love yourself. This is when I was in a relationship and I was head over heels with guys and love, and I would come home and I'd share with my mom and she was like, what? Girl, he just playing with you. Just something for him to do. That boy ain't more bit in love with you. And so I would get very angry and upset, and then come to find out it was all true. So how do you know that someone is really, really in love with you? How do you know if you're not codependent on fixing people so that they can become the perfect person for you? And so one of the things I realized about relationships, number one, they're going to have time for you. So they're going to make time for you. And it's just not going to be just hanging out any kind of time. It's going to be quality time. It's going to be special, and they're going to have their whole heart in it. You're not going to have any doubts or any feelings about this person not being truthful or not being real. So that's one of the things that I've learned from a personal experience. If a person doesn't have time for you, they're not investing in you. Another thing is they're going to spend their money on you. Not just saying baller style, just balling out, taking you shopping to galleries, buying all these exquisite gifts, but just spending money on your basic needs. So I have someone, and they always say, I'll get you what you need. And that really didn't mean a lot to me until I realized that some of the basic needs must be met just for me to be able to have the things that I want. I just can't go out and splurge and buy and spend and spend a lot of money on things that really don't matter at the end of the day. What are some of our basic needs? Food, water, shelter, things that we need to survive on a day-to-day basis. The other thing is they're going to give you a sense of love and belonging. They're going to make sure that you feel wanted, meaning that they're not going to have a problem of letting other people know, this is you have a title, my wife. This is my fiance. This is my girlfriend. This is my significant other, my better half. They're going to give you a name, and they're going to give you a title. I realize that's very, very important. I've heard some guys say, you always want a title. That's what's wrong. You complicate stuff. No, that doesn't complicate stuff. That identifies who this person is and what this person means to you. So if you don't give me a title, then I really don't mean nothing to you at all. And so that's very important. Not saying that you meet them 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks and then you get a title. No, you have to date. You have to nurture your relationship. So I think 3 to 6 months is enough time for them to identify if you're the person for them and if that's the person that they want to commit to. So I'm not saying 1 or 2 weeks you're looking for a title. That's unhealthy. So that's somebody that's kind of rushing someone into a relationship. Those are signs of power and control. We don't want to do that. And so that's important. The next thing is, so you have your relationship status, you have your time, you have your needs met, which is your financial needs, and of course, most of all, you want them to be able to value and respect you as an individual person. You want them to be able to learn you, what makes me happy, what makes me sad. You want them to know who you are on the inside. Beautiful on the inside, I'm beautiful on the outside, just as well as beautiful on the inside. And you want them to recognize you and value you for that. And so those are some important things. So they're not disrespecting you. They're not calling you out your name. They're not doing things that will put you at risk. They want to make sure that you are safe and that you're protected emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to my page, and I look forward to talking to you again.